史上最贵的你画我猜出续集了，今天选手们要在这个大电视里搭一个经典电视节目，搭好后由嘉宾来猜，猜对了加3分，时间是充足的10小时，刻板印象成了优势。说到老友记，你最先想到的画面是什么？美国姐妹组要搭的是全人类美剧启蒙老友记，不同于常见的中央公园咖啡店和莫妮卡公寓，他们选择的场景是片头曲主角团围着喷泉前的沙发嬉闹的画面。背景是纽约市，刘海姐来参赛前刚把家里的车库改造成老友记主题，所以对这个主题她信心十足。他们把大部分时间花在了背景的复刻，所以人物就相对草率了。但是看着这3男3女拿着雨伞站在喷泉前和亮眼的橘色沙发，看过老友记的都能看出来。接下来只要嘉宾金发妹能在10秒内猜出来这是什么节目，就可以拿到3分附加分。
Okay, they've got, is that umbrellas?
Time's on.
They've got umbrellas. They're not attacking.
Look around the umbrellas.
Okay, they've got a couch. They're not in the living. They're outside though.
Halfway.
They've got buildings. Is that a? Hang on. Is that a fountain in the middle?
Halfway.
It's
2 seconds.
It's the opening of Friends.
Oh, she's got it.
好惊险！金发妹踩着最后1秒说出了片名，3分到手。场景中的每一个元素都指向老友记，橙色沙发的流苏为场景增添了质感。Brickman 给出了16分。德国闺蜜组要搭动画片《盲人朵拉》，
你发现他了吗？在哪里？
朵拉的优势是画风简单，人物特征明显，只要把朵拉的发型和人搭明白了，不会猜不出来。冠军之所以是冠军啊，他们的场景完成度相当高。除了朵拉，他的伙伴猴子阿薛也在，还有老演员捣蛋鬼，手里还拿着朵拉的
backpack。
地图已经飞上天，要素齐全，色彩也鲜明。
3, 2, 1, 10 seconds starts now.
A wolf. There's a. Oh my gosh! I know already. It's Dorothy.
不愧有等生，朵拉还没站稳就猜完了。朵拉的脸型和发型都太有标志性，人物在整个画面中足够显眼，背景颜色由亮到暗更加突出了主角。Brickman 给出了17分高分。不同于第4季由节目组命题随机抽选，这次选手们可以自己选择主题，嘉宾分相当于白给，但偏偏有人就是想挑战自己。澳洲母子搭的是美剧 Happy Days， 不知道嘉宾看没看过，反正我是没看过。听闻在70、80年代也是红极一时，是围绕主角 Richie 一家展开的50年代友情家庭生活情景剧，与老友记很像。这个场景是主角团的另外2人 Fonzie 和 Johnny 在他们日常聚会的餐厅跳舞。有了免死金砖的母子俩，主打死不了就往死里挑战。儿子哥想制造一个 Fonzie 遇到唱片机，音乐响起，于是他们开始跳舞的情节，但复杂的机械让他很伤脑筋。Brickman 也是为他们捏了好几把汗。Fonzie 是个义气人，看儿子哥紧张到头掉，他也赔了一个。餐厅的背景倒是搭完了，但因为一直死磕机械，最后1秒头没来得及装上，情景喜剧秒变恐怖片。
Turn around.
Tell me when.
And time starts now.
Oh my gosh! It looks like
Okay, so the head is meant to be on.
Okay. Oh, I was going to say it was a crime. No, it's not a crime. It's not. Is she doing karate? She's dancing. She's dancing. Is that a jukebox? That's a jukebox. It's at a I know what you mean. It's not like Grease Lightning or something. He's got a jacket on.
Sorry,
He's missing a head. Is it you? Is it you?
Time.
Oh gosh! I'm so sorry.
果然，消失的头成了很大的干扰项。装回去看。
Do you want to try it with it on, even though it's...
okay, put it back on his head. He's wearing a brown leather jacket, and she's dancing for him. She's a waitress, maybe. There's burgers there. It's the guy that goes, "Hey, I'm Fonzie."
Yeah, and what's the show called?
It's the not Fonzie show.
Not the Fonzie
this
show.
is just a show I don't know. What's it start with? Happy Days. Yes.
可惜了，不过没完成确实很难评，好在有金砖保住一命。
Oh no.
Can I be honest with you? If you think about why you have the big brick and how come, it's because you earned this right.
Totally.
The big brick. It saved us.
It's just heart-wrenching to think another team's gonna go home.
专业团队要搭的是我的童年阴影动画片《史酷比》，大丹犬史酷比和他的朋友们组成了一支破案小队，专门调查神秘事件和揭露伪装的怪物。他们要搭的就是经典的揭面具环节。
It's Mario!
史酷比的样貌在他们的手下柔和了很多，但2男2女的4人主角团只来了2个男的。其实如果把4人完整摆在这儿，标志性的发色和衣服，再加上一只棕色狗，指向性也很明显了。但他们还是分出了部分精力在背景鬼屋和一旁的神秘机器上。
Good luck.
Okay, a dark brown dog. It's got a dog with 2 large men. Someone's getting electrocuted.
5 seconds.
It's oh hang on, this is the van. It's the van from the dog. the dog show that was Scooby-Doo.
因为有史酷比的存在，还是猜出来了。豪华鬼屋很精致，但画面缺少层次。Brickman 打了14分。丹麦组要打 Baywatch 海滩救护队，是一部经典的美国电视剧，讲述救生员在海滩上进行救援行动的故事，以标志性的红色泳装和紧张的救援场景闻名，曾风靡全球。
It's going to be something like this. No. Oh, are you ready?
Yeah. Lovely.
擅长生物塑形的丹麦终于又可以大显身手。对于优等生 ，Brickman 向来会更加严格。他认为女主的脖子和面部可以更好。成品以海边为背景，主角是金发女主，手里拿着漂浮板准备去救人。远景一位男救生员正走向他的摩托艇去救卷进浪里的人。元素和原片对比，还原度很高。现在的问题是，嘉宾看没看过原片
Turn it around.
Okay. It's a tsunami. Someone's surfing. It's not a surfing competition.
What else is happening?
Okay, is it a boo? It's not. Is that Pamela Anderson? Is it Baywatch? Oh my god.
幸好最后一秒猜出来了，突出主角的重要性再一次得到印证。不过 Brickman 对人物的表情还是不太满意，觉得太僵硬了，只给了13分。除了丹麦组搭了比基尼，澳洲姐妹组也要搭比基尼，不过是比基尼海滩。山迪姐建议搭她从小看到大的海绵宝宝。比基尼海滩标志性建筑深海大菠萝、章鱼哥的石像房子和派大星的石头屋，再加上海绵宝宝随便出现2个就不可能猜不出来，这3分肯定是拿到了。但 Brickman 看到半成品后不太满意，如果菠萝屋在背景中这么大，海绵宝宝在前景起码要再高一头。
I do genuinely think that he is big enough in comparison to where he is and how big he is against the houses in the background.
I think it needs to be bigger. For it to fill this space, it needs to be bigger.
连主持人都看出来比例问题了。
Do you think he might need to be bigger? Like, I mean, he's the main character.
最终改装后的海绵宝宝依旧不大。
Go. Click.
Okay, the ocean. It's under the sea, but it's very, very colourful. There is a lot of those things that burn your feet.
Who
What
can
are
you
they?
see? Who
I
can
can
you
see
see?
a square head. SpongeBob.
Yes. Okay. Good. There it is. 2 seconds to spare.
Right in the middle.
其实有海绵宝宝在，不应该用8秒钟的，这也验证了主角不够显眼的问题。Brickman 给出12分，最终排名母子组作品未完成，但有金砖，不参与计分。德国组 BM 分17加3分嘉宾分，总计20分，位列第1，夺回了金砖。美国组老友记19分，第2；专业团队是 Kubi 17分，第3；第4名是丹麦组的海滩救护队16分，澳洲姐妹组的海绵宝宝垫底15分，遗憾淘汰。下集
We'll be creating 5 new Olympic sports. And Iron Neck. Another win. Don't you worry about that.
你见过乐高做的猫窝吗？今天的比赛主题是10小时内为小猫搭一个它喜欢的房子。基友组决定现场尝试寻找毛绒先生的兴趣所在。
How he reacts to different things, then we'll be able to really decide what exactly are the functions we want to include in our build.
It's good. He really likes it.
他们发现他很喜欢被吊起来的东西，再结合他简历上说的喜欢雪和温暖的炉火，于是搭了一个毛绒先生烤鱼冰屋，后面是火炉，两边是冰山，为烤鱼加上了可动机械，上面吊着，下面烤着，甩来甩去，深得喵心。
Of all the teams, I would say you put the most effort into better understanding Sir Fluffington and really trying to make sure that everything that you built was exciting for him.
Thank you. Thank you.
母子组的小猫 Kitty Pants 喜欢和人玩耍，尤其喜欢激光笔。众所周知，乐高里可没有激光剑，评委很期待他们用什么来体现激光。
Yeah, we don't know.
最终他们搭了一个激光竞技场，样子类似游乐园的射击台，一楼有一个旋转激光炮，天花板上挂了闪烁的彩灯，爬上楼梯有个晒太阳的露台，墙上还挂了主持人评委画像。
I also really like your color work. It really feels retro, which I think captures that laser tag vibe. It's a very, very impressive build, and it does really suit the personality of your kitten.
野孙组的 Tiger 是个艺术生，喜欢用爪子作画，于是他们搭了一个美术工作室。工作室本体是一只展开的油漆桶，有舞台、颜料架。Tiger 正在给模特叔叔画肖像画，墙上是点题的爪印。
We're really getting a chance to see you two shine as builders, and I love seeing this creative side of you come out today.
Thank you. 夫妇组的小猫喜欢时尚，所以他们要搭一个公主房 T 台。成品这个造型。 每个部位都起到了一个增益的作用。猫咪倒是给面子，真在上面走了猫步。我是没想到评委这都能夸。
So this is quite an impressive model. It speaks to gemstones. It speaks to luxury
Great job, you two.
Thank you.
妈妈组的 Sherlock 喜欢钻研、爬树、看鸟，于是他们为他搭了一个大树研究中心。夏洛克嘛，就要有夏洛克的样子，有树有鸟，加入一点小的机械组做点缀。夏洛克确实很喜欢在这个树屋散步。
One thing I would call out is knowing that Sherlock does like to climb trees. It almost gives me this expectation that this should be the tallest tree in the room.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I want just 2 for 1 minute. Give me the key!
奶奶组的小猫 Felix 喜欢追虫子，所以奶奶们打算为它复刻一个大自然的环境，搭一个树桩。有了上期全场最大的记录，评委希望这次也能看到一个规模宏大的作品。
The pressure is on.
然而时间还剩4小时，他们的建筑依旧很小，造型也普通。
Amy, how are you? I'm fantastic.
最终的成品也确实不出意外的小，造型有点像小孩在商场零件区搭的。建筑很单薄，各部分都很松散，不过好在 Felix 看起来还挺喜欢。妈妈组和奶奶组似乎撞了主题，巧的是想搭树桩的不止这2组 ，Team 组也在搭树桩。
Do we have some copycats over here with the trees? Oh, copycats. A little bit of copycats.
You're all copycats.
他们的小猫是爱社交，喜欢其他小动物的 Iggy， 所以他们要搭一个有猫头鹰、松鼠等其他小动物的树屋派对。他们对自己的概念很有信心，最终他们搭出了3组树屋里最大的一个，整体效果一般，但是细节很多，受到了 Iggy 的好评。他很喜欢在里面穿梭，内部还添加了一些老鼠动力组。
You gonna go for the mouse in there? Take a look.
Compared to the other 2 trees, this is probably the biggest one. Iggy can just pop out and enjoy different surprises, speaking to some of that curiosity.
音乐生姐妹俩要搭的是
Meow.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Meow.
Meow.
And meow.
I mean, this is episode 2 and we broke you already?
他们领养的小猫 Coco 是一只贪吃鬼，所以他们为它建了一个曲奇店，用来放置 Coco 偷来的曲奇饼干。建筑很小，但色彩搭配加回1分。
Coco stole the cookies from the cookie jar. They tried to get away and they got real far. Then they opened up a shop at 1,000 a pop. Now you can go buy Coco's cookies.
兄妹组的 Stella 喜欢快速移动的交通工具，所以他们要给她搭个消防车。看到他们钻研机械组的样子，以为要憋个大的，最终也确实拉了坨大的。成品十分抽象，有点像我幼儿园学的简笔画。Stella 很给面子，爬上了云梯。 老师组的目标是搭出本场最大的建筑，他们做到了。他们的小猫 Sid 喜欢社交和收集东西，所以 Sid 的房子挂了好朋友的照片、隔壁狗的骨头，还有小猫喜欢的旋转飞机和打地鼠机。聪明，这种动来动去的东西确实有用。兄弟组的猫喜欢鱼和鱼缸，所以他们搭了个水族馆 T 台。他们的建筑专注规模，忽略了模块之间的连接。时间只剩不到半小时，他们还在不断调整，最后成品依旧勉强。评委指出。
This is the one model in the entire room that I don't feel comfortable with from a safety perspective for Penelope. When I saw your ramp wasn't connected to the yellow tower, that's a big flag. Because Penelope could actually fall.
所以最后 Penelope 没有走上 T 台，但是走进了透明零件搭的水族馆。最终兄弟组的危房水族馆和奶奶组的腐朽树干进入了淘汰候选。奶奶组因为作品小且松散被淘汰，母子组的激光竞技场获得了冠军，拿到了免死金砖。我心目中的全场最佳依旧是基友组，创意和造型都在上位圈，学号版怎么着也能进海选了。下期。